Okay, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our meditation session today. We're going to learn today about fire aggregates, Panchaskandha, after meditation. Um, and we're going to meditate on that fire aggregates. You know, fire aggregates. Do you know fire aggregates? You know, the first one called Rupa. Rupa means form, this physical body. What's the second one? Now you are joining with me for a while. I know you know that. First one is a form. That's one aggregate. Second one is a feeling, Vedana, feeling, Vedana. That's another aggregates. And the other one is called perception, right? A perception, sanya. And then fourth one, fourth one is sankhara, volitional formations, volitional formations. Fifth one called vijnana, consciousness, consciousness. These five aggregates is the most important thing about our life. We call this is Lewis, Craig, or whoever you are, Joanna or whoever. We give names, and we say the dog, cats, any animals, any humans, any sentient beings. We call it's all about these aggregates. It is about this physical body for feeling, perception. Perception means recognitions, memories, and volitional formations. Formations means the things we have done with intentionally. Intentions, chetana or sankhara, wholesome and unwholesome karma, and consciousness, whatever you call mind. Maybe you could think it's mind, consciousness. The consciousness what does do? It gets to know about things. These four aggregates. This understanding these four aggregates clearly is the purpose of Buddhism. We're going to learn later. Understanding these four aggregates is the way to liberation. It is way to enlightenment. It is way to freedom. Understanding four aggregates. Understanding danger of the four aggregates. Understanding origin of four aggregates. Understanding cessation of four aggregates. A freedom from four aggregates. This meditate on these aggregates called vipassana. For foundation of mindfulness. For foundation of mindfulness, satipatthana. The fourth one of this satipatthana called Dhammanupassana. Meditate on Dhamma. It is about vipassana. One of these Dhammanupassana is meditate on aggregates. Meditate means pay attention to aggregates to understand what is this aggregates, what's the nature of this aggregates, what's the reality of aggregates, what's the truth of these aggregates. To understand, to perceive, to realize these aggregates, and we have to meditate on it. Okay, we have practiced um, before this meditation on aggregates. And I guide you step by step to pay attention to each aggregates, to understand what is this aggregate, what's the reality of this aggregates, what's the truth of these aggregates. Okay, you may gently close your eyes, keep your back straight, take deep breath, and slowly let go and relax. Couple of times, take deep breath and slowly let go and relax. Please, please mute your microphone and listen to this bell and relax into the sound. Okay, take deep breath and slowly let go. Let go your tension. Let go your stress and just relax. Pay attention to your head, top of the head, and relax your head. And pay attention to your forehead and just ask, relax, ask it to relax and pay attention to your face and relax it and your shoulders, relax it and your arms, and relax your arms and relax your chest and relax your stomach and then relax your legs and feet. You can adjust your posture as you're comfortable and just pay attention to your sitting posture. And pay attention to your breathing. Just breathe normally. And relax into your breath. Now we're going to investigate the truth. We're going to find out the truth, figure out the truth. The most important thing in the world is finding truth, reality, understanding reality, realizing reality, dispelling ignorance, not knowing, and we're going to come into right understanding, true view, right view, the most expensive thing, most amazing, wonderful thing. Wise people can understanding the reality, truth. And now we're going to develop our wisdom by understanding true nature. Now pay attention to your body. The top of your head is hair. What's the reality of the hair? Growing. The hair keep growing, aging. Then you get haircut when it is grow. One way of growing, and you cut hair with many uh, designs as you like. Reality of the hair is growing, 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 become gray, decay. The reality of hair is arising, growing, decaying, and disappearing. Nothing else. Just meditate on your hair, head hair and body hair. Especially the hair of the head. You spend a lot of money to keep it very pretty, beauty, to maintain it. and you spend a lot of time to take care of it. But what's the reality of the hair? What's the necessity of the hair? What's purpose? The nature of it is arising, growing, decaying, and disappearing. Just meditate. And pay attention to your teeth. So what is the reality of the teeth? Arising and growing and decaying. We losing teeth and finally will disappear. Nothing else, now pay attention to your skin, muscles, and bones, rising, growing, decaying, finally will disappear, including heart, lungs, kidneys, intestines, the all parts of the body, rising, growing, decaying, and disappearing. Nothing else. Now you may meditate, including these eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and this whole body, arising, growing, subject to ill, get sick, and decaying, and will disappear. Now let's go into deep of this understanding of the body. This whole body is impermanent, temporary, perishing, will disappear. There are no any permanent entity of this body. Rising, decaying, perishing. This body is not I or mine or myself. Put your wisdom into this understanding to understand reality, comprehend, perceive, realize what is covered by the ignorance. Ignorantly, we think this body is I or mine or myself. But reality, from the top of the head, including hair, until to the bottom of the body is impermanent, decaying, temporary, and perishing. What is perished and will disappear? How could I say I or mine or myself? Just open your mind, wisdom, to understand this reality, truth. No matter how much I love this body, how attached, but the reality is arising, it decaying and perishing. Now meditate. Anybody was in the past, in the present, or in future, internal or external body, lower or supreme, near or far, whatever body is impermanent, temporary, decaying, perishing. It is not I, mine, or myself. Now meditate on a feeling, Vedana, feelings we had our whole life from the birth until to now, the feeling we experience in this moment and we will experience in future. Pleasant feeling or unpleasant feeling or neutral feeling. Whatever feeling we had in the past, we have now, this moment, and we will have in future. Internal or external, supreme or lower, whatever feeling we love or hate, the nature of the feeling is impermanent, arising and perishing, temporary. Reality of the feelings, pleasant to unpleasant feelings, neutral feelings, is impermanent, temporary, and disappearing. Try to understand there are any permanent entity of the feeling. Could I can say the feeling is I or mine or myself. Just see the feelings we had in the past, all gone. We cannot say it is I or mine or myself. This feeling will disappear and perishing. The feeling it's not I, mine or myself. But ignorantly, we think this feeling is I, mine, or myself. We attach to the feelings. We cling into it. We craving for it, desire into it, hate into it. There's nothing to hate, nothing to craving or desire. It is arising, decaying, and disappearing, impermanent, temporary, and selfless. Okay, now meditate on perception, sanya. Sanya called memory, recognitions. The memory we have about our past life, our past experiences, weeks ago, months ago, years ago, the experiences we had, pleasant to unpleasant things, and recognition memories about this moment and about future. The our know in our knowledge, the recognition I have about my house, my family, my parents, kids, brothers, sisters, whatever perceptions, memories I have are impermanent, temporary, and will disappear. This perception or sanya, recognitions are impermanent, temporary, and will disappear. It is not I, mine, or myself. No matter how much I love it, attach it, and cling into it. But reality it is impermanent, perishing, selfless. Ignorantly, we think this perception, memories, recognition is I. We consider as mine, and we think it is myself. But reality is not that. It is arising and disappearing, selfless. Okay, now let's meditate on sankhara, volitional formations, intentional actions, including with result, the actions we have done, we are doing, and we will do. These all volitional formations, sankhara, are impermanent, temporary, and perish in disappearing. The karma and will end after giving result. It is temporary and will disappear. The all intentional actions I have done, it is not I or mine or myself, because it is perishing and disappearing. Ignorantly we think it is I, mine, myself. Reality of these intentions, intentional activities, is arising and disappearing. Selfless, nothing to attach as I or mine, nothing to cling in as I or mine. Okay, now we're going to meditate on consciousness, vijnana, consciousness, mind. This consciousness, eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose, tongue, body, mind consciousness. Any consciousness arises through the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind, arising and disappearing, arising and disappearing, temporary. Consciousness, it is temporary, arising and perishing, perishing, and there are no permanent entity. Until we have eyes and we have seen forms, then eye consciousness arises. Until we have ears, then we heard sounds, then ear consciousness arises. Until we have nose, we smell odors, then nose consciousness arises. Tongue and body and mind. Any consciousness of arise through these sense bases exist because we have an experience through the sense bases. The consciousness arising and disappearing, not permanent, temporary, not I or mine or myself. We ignorantly think this consciousness is I or mine or myself. But reality is consciousness arising and perishing, arising and disappearing. There are no permanent entity. In a second, thousands of consciousness arise and disappearing. Until we have craving, clinging, hate, ignorance, consciousness hanging one after one. Consciousness hanging on the body, consciousness hanging on the feeling, consciousness hanging on the perception, memories, and consciousness hanging on the volitional formations, and consciousness hanging on itself, thinking these aggregates are I, mine, and myself. But reality and truth is there are no I or mine or myself, because it is impermanent, temporary, and disappearing. Now I ring the bell. You may slowly open your eyes when you hear the sound. And just then rub your hand and stretch and rub your arms and legs, your thighs, knees, relax. Sitting for a while is we need some, you know, relax the muscles. Stand up if you want and take a break for 2 minutes. Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, yeah. If you not comfortable with cushion, you can take the chair. That's it. Yeah. I see. Yeah, you make right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I do. Yeah. Mm. Right. Mm. Mm. Exactly. Yeah. 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 Exactly. Yes. Yes, it is. Keep doing it. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Okay. You guys, if you have anything to about this meditation, and we can talk and discuss. Mm. Let me get okay. Okay. Are you ready to learn, to discuss the topic? Do you have any doubt or anything not clear about this, meditating on these aggregates? You know what's this meditation, right? This is the most powerful meditation. Make us enlightened, dispelling ignorance. You know, the ignorance can dispel by the light of the sun. Do you think so? This is the summer, very hot, very light. But ignorance is here. The sunlight cannot dispel the ignorance in the mind, right? It's not possible. Thousands of suns stay around us. It's not able to dispel the ignorance. But meditate just a little bit about this. Impermanent. Body is impermanent. Feelings are impermanent. Perception impermanent. Temporary, disappearing. You see, so light arising. That's the real light. That's the wisdom. And it gives us power to reduce desire, craving you have about your hair, right? I'm losing my hair now. Actually, I'm sad. I sad, but what to do? You see, my head become getting bald. I losing my hair. I'm so so worried about that. What to do? It's all gray now and losing hair. It's impermanent. When you losing your hair, don't worry about that. It's okay. Go to salon and spend some times to clean it and to get haircut and to whatever. It's okay to cut your eyebrow and shape it and to make it. It's good. Do it. Stay beauty and pretty. That's good. But don't attach so much to this because it's impermanent. It's not going to exist, everlast, right? It's temporary. We can't control it. Do you think so? No, it's not possible. Then, when you understand that, you're good. Okay, let's see the teaching now we're going to learn today. Then give us a light about this. Okay, Buddha was living in the Sakyans, the land of the Sakyans. Sakya is the royal family. The Buddha come from Sakyan family, right? Royal family. It's called Sakya in Pali. Buddha belonged to that clan. That's the one clan in those days. It's a royal clan. Devadaha, there was a place called Devadaha, and that's the royal families was living in that around there, and Buddha was living there, and then the monks also was living with the Buddha, staying in that area. The group of monks came to Buddha and bowed to Buddha, and just told Buddha, Bante, we would like to go to a western province, the land of the western province, and we would like to be residents there, live there. And they came to Buddha get permission, leave the temple in this Devadha, Sakyans, and go into western province and stay there. And then Buddha asked them, did you talk with Sariputta? Did you let Sariputta know about your leaving? And just let him know, because he is a good monk, he is a good brother, he is very kind and wise, and he could help you. You know who is the Sariputta, right? Do you remember who's the Sariputta? Yes, he is the right-handed monk, the Buddha's the greatest monk in Buddha. After Buddha, he is the most important person, very wise one, very wise one. Now we have learned about so many teaching of him and about him. I think you remember. And then he is always right-handed, right side of the Buddha, mm, greatest monk. Then monk bowed to Buddha, said, "Okay, Bante, we will let him know." And they went to Sariputta. Sariputta was nearby, meditating. And then they went to Sariputta and bowed to Sariputta and just told them. They told Sariputta, "Bante, we would like to go to Western province to live there. And we also did let Buddha know about that. And Buddha asked us to just let you know." And they said, "Okay, you are going to Western province. Um, that's okay. You know, because there are many astute Sakyans, the people, astute Brahmins, very wise Brahmins, very wise householders, very wise people over there. And they could ask you many questions about Buddhist teaching, about the teacher, about the teaching of the Buddha. I think you have good knowledge about it. I think you have good memory about Buddhist teaching. If they ask questions, I think you could able to answer to them." Then Sariputta asked, "Okay, what about they ask you what your teacher talk about, what your teacher teach about, what your teacher teach, right? Then how could you answer about to them?" Then the monk said, "Dear Bante, we know you are very wise and foremost about wisdom. You are the right-handed disciple of the Buddha. We would like to learn from you. Just teach us." And now you guys, she is a Buddhist. Sri Lanka, she's from Sri Lanka, Buddhist family. I know she maybe Buddhist. And we are learning now Buddhism. If someone asks you, now you have been meditating with us, right? With me for a while now. You are meditating with me for a while and also you learning Buddhist teaching every Sunday. I think now you able to answer to this question. What Buddha teach about? Then so many things could come to your mind because we learn so many things. Very interesting this answer. If someone asks you what Buddha teach about, how could you answer? You have many answers. So he teaching about the Four Noble Truths. He teach about the dependent origination, Paticcasamuppada. He teaching about the impermanent suffering and non-self. Right? He teach about the karma. So many answers. See here the Sariputta's answer to this question. If someone asks you what Buddha teach exactly, okay, answer like this. Buddha teach about the removing of desire and lust. You see, what Buddha teaching about? Removal or removing or fading away, get rid of and losing desire and lust. In Pali, it is called Chanda Raga. Chanda means desire. Raga means attachment, attachment, lust or craving. Okay, attachment. What Buddha teach? Removing desire and lust or attachment. That's what is Buddha teach, right? Buddhas teach always about negativity, negative things, negative. Do you think so? Why Buddha always teach about these things, negative? Or Buddha never have seen any uh, positive. Why Buddha don't see any positive things about it? Buddha see positive things. It is called asada. Buddha said that. But because there are many asada means the enjoyable things, many enjoyable things, many pleasant, um, it's called agreeable things. Okay, many joys, many joys. We enjoy that. You see, we enjoy having seen. Then we're going to see movies. Then we happy, right? When I see you, I'm happy. And when you see your mom and dad, your kids, you happy, right? Then you go we visiting them to see them, and then you're happy, right? That's the asad, joy. You see, joy come through the eyes, right? I want to see you before I die. Before I close my eyes, I want to see you before losing my sight. Before people say that I want to see. We love to see some fun or something. We love to hear some sounds, right? Then we enjoy sounds. Do you play the music in your home? What kind of music you play? Michael Jackson. What kind of music? I know him. I know the English singers Michael Jackson very. Uh, Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber. Who else? I know now Justin Bieber got this kind of physical problem when his face muscles. Do you know that? I think he's not able to sing anymore. He's losing some skills in singing. He got some problem here. It's a very natural getting sick. It's happened to Justin Bieber too. And Rihanna, who else? Very famous singers here. Mm, yeah. But we love to hear sounds, then we play music. That's we enjoy. Buddha said, yeah, we do have enjoy. Uh, we enjoy listening music. I listening your sound, I am happy. Then you listening your the sounds of your parents or your kids. You love to hear that sounds then. If they say mom, then you're happy. Right? If your kids say dad, lovely, and you're happy to hear that. Right? If someone say you are so pretty, you are so nice, you are so kind, you are wonderful, you know, then we love to hear that. But if someone say criticizing you, and we don't want to hear that, but we love to hear very nice sounds. That's the joy of the sound ear, right? It's the joy of the ear. We love to smell good to others. What kind of perfume you use? You use perfume, right? No? Oh, Russell doesn't use perfume. What did you say? Yeah, actually, Buddha said the greatest smell in the world is the smell of the virtue, smell of the virtue, the sila, smell of the sila. You know, the smell of the sila is a virtuous life. If you avoiding killing, stealing, something like that, bad things, that's the virtue. That smell of the virtue is blowing entire world, not on the entire world. That smell is even blowing into the heaven. So even gods can smell that. Oh, that person smells so good. He's avoiding killing, stealing. Even that going higher. But the smell of the perfumes, that's just around us, not much far. It's not going far, much far. Any kind of perfume you use, some is very not going very far, right? No matter how expensive that may be, great smell of perfumes. It's good actually. It's good. Just keep using that, okay? Don't stay bad. It's better to keep good smell around you. And that's the joy of the nose, right? What about tongue? Then you could remember with the good restaurant, the best restaurant you ever had. You see, that's a joy. Mexican, Dominican, Italian, Indian. That's the joy of the tongue, you know. Then we enjoy. What about body? The touches we have, we enjoy. That's the that's the joy we experience through our body, having very comfortable touches. We have this pleasant the asada joy comes through this sense basis, but not only joy, right? Not only joy, but we attach to that joy, happiness, pleasant feelings come through this sense basis. We want it, right? We live for it, just hoping, just with hope and wishing only joy. When we have joy, we happy. When we lose joy and we sad, we become mad, crazy, right? That's the problem. You see, what Buddha's teaching about removing desire and attachment. The happiness come through the removing desire. Happiness come through the removing attachment. It's the real happiness. That happiness is never going to lose, right? Do you think so? Do you have to doubt about it? Do you doubting? Do you doubting? Losing desire, losing attachment is the right real happiness, right? Real happiness. And you're never going to lose that happiness. There are two types of happiness. Do you know? Two types of happiness. One happiness called samisa sukha. Samisa sukha means happiness come through the attachment, pleasure. Happiness come through the pleasure. When you see good vision, be happy. When you hear good sounds, be happy, right? Good smell, good taste, good touches, be happy. Happiness come through these pleasant, pleasant feelings. That's happiness come through the desire, satisfying desire actually, satisfying desire, right? Be happy. When we thirsty, we having a drink, then we happy. When we hungry, we having food, then we uh, happy, right? This is called samisa sukha. Happiness come through this satisfying thirsty or craving desire. Another happiness is the happiness come through the removing desire, removing attachment, removing craving, removing thirsty, right? Completely. It is called Niramisa Sukha. Niramisa Sukha. That's the happiness uh, without attachment and desire. That's the most wonderful thing. Okay, that's the what Buddha teach. It's about removal, about desire and attachment. Then Sariputta says, they not stop asking you. They could ask furthermore, and removing of desire and attachment about what? They could ask you another question. Removing desire and attachment about what? What do you think? Then Sariputta says, when they ask about that, removing desire and attachment about what, you could answer like this. Removing desire and attachment about this body, removing desire and attachment about the feelings, about perception, memories, about volitional formations, choices, about consciousness, removing desire and attachment about these five aggregates. That's what Buddha taught about removing desire and attachment about these five aggregates. That's what's the most difficult things to do, right? I love my body, right? You love your body, right? Anyone here not love your body? We all love to our body, right? Not only my body, I love to your body, your body, your body, other bodies too, right? That's the nature. We love this body. It's called desire. We have desire and craving and lust about this body. We have craving and lust, desire and lust about the body, others' body, right? Then we're going to find happiness, uh, this satisfying this desire and lust, right? The Buddha says the removing desire and lust to attachment about this body, feeling, perception, original formation, and consciousness. And they could ask another question, why we want to remove desire and craving about this body and feeling and perception? Why? What's the danger of having desire and attachment to this body? What's the danger having desire and attachment to feelings, perception? Why? What's the danger having this keeping desire about this? Right? It's a good question, right? Hmm? Yes. Then Sariputta says, if they ask you why we want to remove desire and attachment to this body feelings, this aggregates, what's the danger of keeping this desire about this? Is when we have here Buddha Sariputta using very beautiful uh, words. Let me tell you, very interesting, very interesting. Okay. Rupe ko also avigata ragas. If someone's desire and attachment not uh, freed, not release of the body, greed, desire, fondness, thirst, passion, and craving, right? That's the very similar words. Greed, desire, fondness, thirst, passion, and craving about the body. When we have that, we want to satisfy greed, right? We want to satisfy thirst, right? We want to thirst about this body, right? Lust or craving. We want to satisfy craving. We want to satisfy fondness, passion. If someone, if not release this craving, thirst, passion, greed, attachment, then body become change, hair become gray, right? Hair getting loose. That's the problem. That's the one we're not happy about that. Oh, I losing my hair. My hair become gray, right? Oh, my skin getting wrinkle. Skin getting wrinkle. Muscles getting weak and loose muscles, like, right? Now we have a very good muscle. I'm still young, little bit. But when we grow old, right, we lose our muscle. You know uh, the actor Arnold Schwarzenegger. You haven't seen him recently? Do you have seen the picture of him recently? How he is now? Yeah, that's what it is. He was the number one, right? Number one, the bodybuilder. Hello, I lose them. Do I lose them? The our what?
We're still here.
Are you still here? Okay, 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 okay. Oh, I didn't see you. Mm. Yeah, you know the Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? You know, now he's very old, right? His walk now he has some difficulty walking. He ran in the movies. I have seen him. It's a good bodybuilder. Even this Stallone, the Rambo, who's the Rambo? Stallone. Yeah, Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone. He's a very handsome guy those days, but now he's very old. I can see his movie recently. Look at your husband, your wife, and look at yourself. We're losing of this body. Then, if when you have desire and attachment about this impermanent body, and we getting upset, right? Because we still the thirst about this body, passion, craving, greed, not removed. We still have that. Then we worry. Oh, I can't walk like that before. I can't run like that before. I'm not pretty look good like that before, right? I can enjoy like before. Then you not happy. You worry. You're not supposed to. Are we not supposed to? This is the reality. This is the true nature. We enjoy that. We have to. We do that. But we're not able to. We're not supposed to worry. We just accept it. That's a reality. The sun arise from the east and get going going to west. We cannot stop. Actually, sun not moving. We moving, right? Sun not moving, but we moving. The earth moving. But it's happening. It's not. Maybe it could be stop one day, but this growth in the body is not going to stop. It means this everything's impermanent, temporary. That's reality, true nature. Then whatever happened this body, we already understand we good. But if we have dispelled released the craving, if we have released the desire, if we have released the craving and attachment to this body, whatever happened to this body, we now mad. We now become mad. We good. That's the that's why Buddha said is removing the attachment and lust and craving about the body, feeling, perception is good. It's you safe, you happy. You have any question? No, it's very clear to you. Very clear to you. You're good. Wow, it's great. Almost enlightened. We almost there. And they could ask another question. What's the benefits removing of this desire and craving or lust or attachment about these four aggregates? What's the benefits removing of peace of mind? Yes, peace of mind. Peace. You can live peacefully. If we have removed this desire and craving, attachment, and we are very peaceful, we can live peacefully without any worry, any sad. You remember last time we learned there's a Nakula, father of the Nakula came to see Buddha, and he told Buddha, Bhante, I'm very old. I can't walk like before. I can't come to see you before. I can't visit you very often. I can't see monks very often. I can't listen from you and monks very often. I'm very sad. Buddha said, it's okay, it's okay. We become old, we become weak. That's okay. Don't worry about that. But make sure keep your mind healthy. Remember last week we learned it. Keep your mind healthy. The body is okay, become decay, grow old and become weak. But to keep mind strong. How could we keep mind strong? By understanding reality, true nature, right? And Sariputta also, in that sutta also, Sariputta explaining how could we keep our mind healthy when body become sick, ill. When we body getting changed, if we become upset mentally, then we have a two pain, one physical, one mental, right? If we prepare our mind to accept and okay, then just we have only physical problem, no mental problem. The most of people in America, why going to a therapist? Why they become very crazy and mad? They can't control their mind because they get become upset. I know this America have a big problem. It's a mental problem. I think every one of five have a mental problem here. Do you know that? Every one of five people have a mental problem. Um, because we are living in kind of fantasy world. The world we imagine we wish supposed to be, but it's not. Then if we understand these kind of things, then we love people. They have a relationship, right? Now, like you guys love each other very well. Even can leave this hand, even in the temple. You see, a lovely couple we have here today, and they love each other very well. Then people love each other. When we lose love sometimes, then we become mad. Okay, make sure not to become mad when you lose love. Then people, that's a big problem in the world. They become sad. Even the sometimes the children sometimes forget their parents, not care much, and parents become very sad about it, right? Um, how could you control other people? Even I can't control my mind, right? My mind is impermanent, rising and disappearing. Um, this my body is out of control. I change my mind always change always. Same thing others mind also change every moment. It could be changed. Nothing to worry. It's impermanent, right? Impermanent. Even suffering is impermanent. Even pain is impermanent. Whatever it is, impermanent. Then we prepare our mind not to worry. Just accept impermanent. right? Then you're happy. That's the benefits. Whatever happened to body, I could get any physical problem, cancer. Who knows what's going on inside of the body? I got a pain, I'm going to see doctor, and he say, oh, you got a serious cancer, you're going to die within a week. Doctors could say me, right? What to do? I can say, no, 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 I can't die very soon. I have to stay, you know. It's not supposed to be. If I'm going to be mad, we don't know, right? This is the reality. We're talking about reality, okay? We're talking about reality. And anything is possible. We don't know tomorrow what's going to happen. In Ukraine, they are all in a miserable situation. Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka, what's going on in Sri Lanka, right? We are sad about that, but they're in this miserable situation. Um, Anything is possible. Anything could happen. Good things and bad things. Happiness and pain, no matter whatever it is. Anything is possible. Anything could happen. Whatever happened, and we just accept. Live happily, peacefully, what you said that. By understanding this reality, it is impermanent, temporary. That's all. And we're good. That's why removing desire and attachment is always good because we live happily, we live peacefully. Don't afraid to remove desire, okay? Don't afraid to remove attachment, okay? One day we all leave everything behind. Then prepare your mind, okay? Don't forget to enjoy whatever you have, right? And then uh, then actually here Buddha Sariputta using the beautiful words, when we remove the desire and attachment, then whatever happened to this body feeling, perception, volition of formation and consciousness, then we not grieve, we not sorrow, we not lamentate, we not feel pain, we not sad, we not become sad or distress, right? We, we're not sorrowing, grieving, lamentating, sad or stress or distress because
Bante,
yes.
being alone and with somebody that always fighting, which one's better?
Say again.
I'm me. I'm 29 years with this person. There's always something every 2 weeks, 1 week. He's gone, he's come back, he's gone. My mind is all over the place. And now I'm alone again, and now I'm alone again. So what decision should I make here? It's too personal, but I can't stop to talk about it because I'm always asking myself, what can I do here?
You say there's someone is coming and going, leaving you alone.
28, 29 years now. I have one daughter.
28, 29 years. And they leave you alone, right? You want company? You want a company of them?
In and out. But I feel very weird since he's gone for 3 days. I feel like I don't know where's my mind anymore. It's hard for me to practice this too. Then I say to myself, maybe it will take time. I say to myself, maybe I should be alone. Maybe what if he come back, what I'm gonna do? This is very, very difficult decision for me. Never end. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking I want to go back to Thailand.
I see.
Just not to see anymore. I say to myself, I just want to sell my house and just go. But then I worry about my daughter. My daughter lives here. So I don't know what I want, what I
I
have to
think just
do.
let them be themselves and you be yourself. Don't hope anything
Hmm.
and don't attach to anything. That's what we learn. No matter
He's always with his mother. He's always stay with his mother,
I-
which is good for him. Okay, he take care of his mother. Sometimes he brought his mother up. Oh, I have to be with my mother, but I didn't see he did anything for his mother because his mother doesn't need help. I know that he's mentioned that he's with her.
mm,
Um, I don't know. It's two little things fighting for two little things. Him, always him. I don't know what to do.
yeah.
I'm thinking now. My family asked me. One of my father's sister, son, want to sell me a piece of land, small land, very deep in the mountain. That's where they live in Thailand, on the northern of Thailand. I said to myself, I want to have that piece of land. I want to maybe stay in a make a small hut over there. I said to myself, maybe I just drop everything. My daughter not on my side either. She's always with her friends, and it's hard to be here alone.
Yeah, that's true.
But I do have pension from Europe, so that pension can help me out with financially, and I'm okay. I'm sorry, I'm not
Yeah,
supposed
yeah, I
to talk
understand.
like
I
this.
understand. Actually, yeah, we when we alone, we feel very not comfortable. Sometimes I feel here when we become alone. Then that's why I call you to come and here join with me meditation. You see, here I have a lot of
Yeah.
people here, and I'm happy.
Mm.
Now
I
after
think it's
meditation, they will
because
leave. I become alone myself. Then I'm gonna enjoy myself.
I'm getting old too. I'm 62, so I'm saying to myself, maybe my time to separate from everyone. I said to myself.
I think it's because I know I can speak for myself. I'm attached to find happiness.
Mm-hmm.
I have an investment in finding happiness, and you feel like if you're going to move away to Thailand, you'll be happy. But it's the attachment to finding happiness that
Mm-hmm.
is the source of the pain. I know that's true in my case as well.
You like to go to Thailand? You say?
No, I'm saying that because I'm attached, I define, myself by am I happy, and I'm attached. The relationships I know are very very difficult, but as
Yeah.
Monte said, it's if we could find a way to be ourselves, within the relationship. I know that most of it is about accepting the other person and not having expectations.
Yeah. It's hard when you get used to somebody and then you have to be alone. It's like you are in the other world. But I think maybe take times. Maybe later you don't want to be. Maybe you will ask yourself, why would I be with him so long? I should. I said to myself, man, alone is good. Nobody bother you anymore, and you can meditate. You can do everything peacefully. That's what I thought sometimes. Because our time is getting closer, closer. You know what I mean? We want to have rest and peace when we are living in this world. That's why I say to myself, I don't want to have in the end of life like chaos, everything in your mind, like stories popping in. That's not good. That's why I'm very confused right now.
Yeah, it is very clear. It is very clear. As a parents, we have expectation about our kids. As a husband, I have expectation about my wife. As a wife, have expectation about husband. Right? We all expect. We live with expectations. By
And then I
caring.
said, you come alone, you go alone. This is the fact.
Hmm.
No, you come alone, you go alone.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true,
That's the truth. That's
for
true.
sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But we live as a human, even in the animals. We all live with helping each other, and we live together. We we come alone, but we go alone. But we live with other people with many attachments, many expectations and desire. And that's the problem that we talk about today is about this. And this desire and attachment is the problem. You see, if we do not have desire or attachment or expectation, we good. We can
Yeah.
live, Buddha said, you can live in the deep forest yourself without any worries, without
Hmm.
any sad. Because no
Then you
thirst,
become arahant.
yes, no thirst. Yeah, we have to become arahants. That's what we could trying to be.
That's it.
That's why we learn this.
Hmm.
This is good experience. We're
Yeah.
not able to satisfy our craving. We're not able to satisfy this lust or attachment because it's impermanent, subject to change. We lose everything.
Ashley has a cat. My daughter dropped a cat over here 3 weeks ago. I was falling in love with her cat. I said to myself, now she took the cat away with her because she's moving out. I was sad. I was grieved. I said to myself, oh, every time I think about a cat when I clean the house, my mind is like, oh, I miss the cat. This cat is so nice. And I said to myself, that's attachment. My daughter said, excuse me, you say I can see you fall in love with a cat. Don't say that I attached to my cat. She said,
I got a call once a week. Those days, a lady from Florida, she had 100 of cats, and
mm-hmm,
when she always lose a cat, and she called me because she's sad.
uh-huh.
Right. She's sad when she lose a cat because 100 of cats every day one of them
Wow.
could be die, and she called me because she find internet to Buddhist monk and temple. She got this number. Keep calling me. Oh, Bante, I lose one cat. I'm very sad. What I do? Then I say, yeah. Everybody is supposed to die. Then I keep Dhamma talk. She keep for a while talking with her. She's become okay. Yeah. Then she wanted to express her pain and suffering, sorrow. And this is what we all face into. What about your husband?
We were married. We had a daughter together. He's not into this at all. Every time I'm doing this, he come like sit 5 minutes. He left. He doesn't want to know this. He does everything opposite. He's not a normal at all. Believe me. I'm positive. He's negative for every single thing. Parking the car had to take 2 lanes of the parking lot because he's afraid somebody gonna hit his car. So he had to take 2 cars parking lot in one car all the time. And I say to myself, this is not good for me. I'm with this person. It's evil. But talk about attachment. I say to myself, well, like I fall in love with a cat. I say to myself, that's cut me off. I say to myself, oh well, he's
Did
an
you give,
animal.
did you give a name
He
to
got his
the
own
cat?
karma.
Did
Pardon
you
me?
did you give a name to the cat?
And the cat is Venice. His name Venice.
Venice. Okay,
Yeah.
don't attach much. Okay, just enjoy the company with the cat. But
Yeah, I said to myself, he got his own karma, I got my own karma. That's how I cut off my head.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Um, just also get some use sometimes to consider about this all difficulty, pain, and sorrow, lamentation. This is not we cannot escape from these things until we
I heard about my daughter
die.
the most.
Yeah.
I worry about my daughter most now. If I leave her to Thailand, I don't know what could be. I have to just do what I have to do. She will be here, let her be here. I don't know yet. I'm thinking. So
I know some parents very sad because they don't have kids, and they sad because no kids. And when they got kids, they happy, they enjoy. When kids given some difficult times to the parents, so they be, oh, I it's better to not to having a kids. Unfortunately, I got kids. You know, if you not married, you always wishing a good guy to find out to get married. Oh, if I got a good man to marry is good, good. Then you get married and you happy. After for a while, you realize this is not a guy I want. You cannot do it.
The problem come later. Always.
Yeah.
Nothing permanent.
Yeah.
Only die is permanent. We have to fix our mind.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You
She's
know,
27 years
yeah,
old.
some people think, oh, this life is terrible. I don't want to live as like a layman. I'm going to renounce home. I'm going to be a monk and go to temple, become a monk, become a monk.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, so many people think so. And after for a while, become monk. Oh, this is a very terrible. What's life? Is this not any fun? Now, oh my goodness, this is a pain. I can't want to be like this. I go back home. You know, it's
You
happened.
know, you live in America, you eat everything good. You have everything here. You have anything you need. I
Yeah,
asked myself, food tastes good, I said, but that's it. Next meal, you're hungry again. You eat, but what can I gain? I asked myself.
yeah, that's true.
No, but
Yeah, food is so
yeah.
good. Food is so good, so tasty, and make me happy. Then eat a lot, eat a lot, eat a lot. Then become fat and sugar, get sugar, diabetics. Everything is problem.
True, but it's not permanent. The permanent is pass away when you
Yeah,
want
some
to have a
people.
peaceful
Yeah,
life.
now some people feel alone and not happy and suffering, sorrowing. I could go and restaurant, get some drinks, and going to drink, get a get a glass, two glass, three glass, and feel good, comfortable. Forget the suffering. After for a while, oh my goodness, you know what happened.
You know, it's a coincidence. The other day when he left, I was looking in YouTube how would I feel if I'm alone. And then there's a lady talking about how to be alone. She said, if people live alone, I'm gonna tell you something. If people live alone, you're gonna be depressed, you're gonna feel lonely. Oh my god, I said to myself, and he just left, right? I said to myself, why did she talk like that in YouTube? So I suggest you to go talk to people and this and that. So I said to myself, yeah, it's me. I am who I am, you know.
Yeah, that's
If I
true.
think
That's
alone is good, it's good. So
just meditate for a while and listen to good music and like Justin Bieber, Michael Jackson, whoever is Rihanna, whatever the famous singers, and watch some movies sometimes and go take a walk out there and to talk to people
yeah,
and come back home and keep reading, studying, and come to meditation. Find out some meditation
yes,
classes and join them, and then manage it. Don't worry, okay?
yeah.
And
It's easy said than done. But I try. Thank you, Bante. Thank you so much.
yeah, thank you for sharing. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, now we are almost in the end of the sutta. Then Sariputta finally said to the monks, and Buddha said always the don't engage with unwholesome activities, right? Don't engage, do unwholesome things, avoid unwholesome things, and do wholesome things, right? Do wholesome things. Why Buddha said that? Avoid unwholesome and do good. Avoid bad, do good. Don't accumulate unwholesome karma. Accumulate wholesome karma. Why Buddha said that? That unwholesome things, evil mind and evil things, and give evil results and evil destination. That's why Buddha said, avoid evil. And if we engage with good spirituality, and it's good. By engaging in spirituality, we live happily, peacefully, without sorry, worried, sad, and that a destination of the life is also good. That's why Buddha said, engage with the wholesome activities, enjoy it, keep continue with that. Then do good, practice generosity, avoid stealing, killing, and all bad actions. Be patient, be patient, forgive everyone no matter whatever it is, forgive everyone. Don't keep hate, grudge, let go and be just forgive and practice metta, do love metta to everyone, have compassion towards sentient beings. There's plenty of things to do and enjoy others' happiness. Who is happy, who is healthy, enjoy, imagine their happiness and enjoy it. No matter whatever happened to you and to the others, and keep your mind in balance, equanimity, no worries, no excited, and keep mind is balanced, and help others, do good, forgive everyone, develop mindfulness and wisdom, understanding impermanent suffering and non-self, become selfless with just live without expectations. Try to live not more much expectations. Enjoy this moment, understanding in ourselves and all other things. Life is always full of suffering, no matter. That's why we all plan to go somewhere to be happy. To be happy and just try to get rid of this whole attachment and desires, cravings, craziness about these several things, and live happily, peacefully. You good? What do you think? Right? And this is the teaching for today. Any questions? Mm, okay. Yeah. Now you not feel lonely. Okay. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm,
Okay.
mm, 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 yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I saw one of that American Got Talent, a lady, young lady came to the sing. She has a cancer. She's about she's about to die, but she's came to enjoy her life. And the growing old, we have another benefits actually. We growing old means we growing with wisdom. We growing with understanding, right? But we know that we growing with our wisdom and understanding. That's another thing is that some parents have a problem. Their children enjoy their life with their kids, with their husband and wife. They traveling and enjoying, but they not care much about parents. Then parents getting mad about the kids. Oh, why not coming to see me? Why you forgetting me? Getting mad. But it's better to practice. Okay, my son is happy, my daughter is happy, they are happy. That's good. I'm happy about that. That's what they enjoy in their life. Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay. I prepare my mind to be happy myself. They also feel one day the loneliness doesn't matter. That's happening to everyone. Even it happened to my mother. It's happening to my father. It's happening to everyone. We all alone. We all alone. We not supposed to seek happiness from others. Never going to get. Okay. Make sure. Don't depend on anyone else. Your happiness is your own satisfaction. His happiness here is come through yourself, from within you. Okay, seek happiness within you and manage anything else. Manage. Prepare your mind to face to any situations. Okay, and then the desire and attachment. Chanda, raga, desire, attachment, desire. Last. That's the matter. Okay, manage it. Uh, Before we end the session, and if you have any question, we're going to share the merits with departed ones. And thank you, Ashley, for taking the responsibility hosting the class today. And thank you so much. And hope to see you again next week. And thank you everyone for coming in here and joining meditation with us today. And we're going to share the merits with our departed ones. Don't forget to be accumulated merits, good karma, by meditating, learning, discussing Dhamma, learning about life. And we're going to share these merits with our departed ones, our ancestors, and we're going to share with these merits with our mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, and all our family members, friends, and relatives, and with ghosts and with gods, with all sentient beings. We are very generous. We're going to share with these good merits with all sentient beings. May they all share these merits. By sharing, may they be happy, live long, happily, peacefully, without any afflictions, and may they have good destination. By the power of these merits, by the blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, you may live happily, peacefully, without any affliction, suffering, pain, and may we all be able to attain to enlightenment, sorrowless, stressless, pain, lamentationless, happiness, peace forever. आकाशट्टा च बुम्मट्टा देवा नागा महिद्दिका पुण्यन्तं अनुमोदित्वा चिरं रक्षन्तु शासनम् आकाशट्टा च बुम्मट्टा देवा नागा महिद्दिका पुण्यन्तं अनुमोदित्वा चिरं रक्षन्तु देशनम् आकाशट्टा च बुम्मट्टा देवा नागा महिद्दिका पुण्यन्तं अनुमोदित्वा चिरं रक्षन्तु मम परम् सभ्भीतियो विभज्यन्तु सर्वरोगो विनश्यतु माते भवत्वन्तरायो सुखी दीर्घायुको भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वबुद्धानुभावेन सर्वधर्मानुभावेन सर्वसङ्घानुभावेन सदा स्वस्ति भवन्तु ते साधु साधु साधु. Okay.
Thank you, Bande.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. See you next week.
Thank you.
Every day get better.
Okay, take care, Louis. Take care, you all yourself.
Bless everybody. Bless me. I'm happy.
Enjoy your
Everyone
loneliness.
sarna.
Okay, enjoy being alone.
Thank you.
Everyone sarna Bante.
Everyone sarnai, no.
Thank you.
Hi.